When we were younger, my twin brothers and I, there was this question my mother never tired putting to us whenever we began a fresh term at school, or joined a new unit group at a teenage church, or attended a public event, or went to play at our neighbor's compound, or attended a new function of any sort, be it family or otherwise. At leisure, this very question would break open like water from coconut. It besieged us. These words trailed behind us, waited on us. We lived in the consciousness of it waiting. It spared nothing we did, as long as it involved the new things we did with new people. The question was, how many friends have you made so far? As a norm, she never asked, did you or did you not make any friends? No, never. Rather, almost always, it remained an unchanging how many. To me, it was presumptuous a question, a shallow one, a question asked with a calm and casual certainty that we would always make friends and have friends to make, or perhaps still, that friends would always make us and have us to make. And of course, my brothers, Japhet and Joe, would reel out names upon names, the length a stretching catalogue, their callow identical faces pliant, eager to please, and eager to outdo each other on the game of whose friends was plenteest. As usual, my mother would nod back with a smile, her eyes beaming with approval. Then she would turn to me in that half-smooth, half-mechanical manner that suggested she might just have an idea what my answer was going to be. Ike, join us, will you? How many? She would prompt me. None, I would say. 9? No, none, I'd maintain. Then her gaze would settle on me. Her eyebrow would knot in fervid desperation, lips pouted in frustration, and she would say with an even firmer and resolute tenacity, as she had formerly said similar words before time, you need to change, need to get out of yourself more, need to look at your brothers. God forbid your house is on fire. God forbid you are ailing. God forbid you need a hand of help. And we, your father and I, are not there. Who would you tell? Who would you lay on? I would sit back and listen to her with a blank face and my posture drawn rigid as I absorbed my chastisement, which had with time become for me a ceremonial ritual one I looked forward to. So, for quite some time, I have lived with a resident awareness of my own difference, consciousness that I was not the same as everyone else, that something was wrong with me. I did not feel the urgency most people felt to connect, to synchronize, to bond or become friends. Outings wearied me, drained me, and I did not know what it meant or felt like to be lonely. I was, as it were, content with the friendship I had formed with myself. Now, it was remarkable enough for me to be this way in Africa, but being male and firstborn had made it a double anomaly. Once, a loud cousin had told me that it was strange for a boy to be shy, as though shyness here could be likened to a tight-fitting prickly polo I decided to wear and could take off any time, as though being reserved and being shy were even the same thing. But really though, I had grown shy, had been socialized to shyness, because in my corner of the world, if you did not have too many friends and was not noisy too often, you were shy. Hence, I had developed a not good enough mindset and overview of myself and personality, and had retreated farther and farther away into myself, into my shell. A withdrawn child I became, an acutely shy one. I searched for me. But what was quite funny was that later I had gotten random salvation from the least likely of sources, an Oxford dictionary. It said I was a shy person who found interest in my own thoughts and feelings than in spending time with others. In short, it had termed me an introvert. And I had gasped. So there was a name tag, an identity. I was not one lost and misguided, or strutting misfit among a crowd of contrast, so to speak. So introversion was not an anomaly I had asked of no one. And with this, the reality of a name, I knew certainly that there were many others like me in the world, and I had found something close to comfort and then to peace.